pin at 270.
Hi guys, welcome to Dasmatron Motorcycle Trips. Did I buy a Bond bike? Is it under there? Well, it wouldn't be under there, not until next week anyway, because they're not being sold until Sunday. Today's Friday. I'm going to go to the show. It's the Classic Motorcycle Mechanics Motorcycle Show, and it's at Staffordshire in England this Sunday. So I'm going to record live events and see how much the bikes go for. What bikes are they? So one is the Tiger 900 and one is the Scrambler 1200, and they are the limited edition James Bond themed bikes, and there was only 250 made each of those two models, sold across the world. So it's a bit of a collector's bike actually, and I've seen people starting to resell them at an increased price. But what's even more special about these two that have been sold this Sunday is the fact that they are actually owned by Daniel Craig himself, aka James Bond 007. At the time of making his fifth and last film, No Time to Die, Daniel bought two bikes, the Tiger 900 and the 1200 Scrambler. So what's also unique about these two bikes is that he signed them both on both sides of the bike. And obviously it's going to come with the documentation of one previous owner, Daniel Craig. And on the bike, on the handlebars, as with the other 249 of each of those models, is the make and model. It's like a billeted stamp on the handlebars. The make and model and which number it is off the production line of those 250. So it's Sunday and now off to the Classic Motorcycle Mechanics Show. As I make my way to the show, I just wanted to tell you about two of the Bond related bikes. Now, other than the Tiger 900 and Scrambler 1200 being auctioned off at the Staffordshire show, there are actually two more Scrambler 1200s on show at the Triumph Museum. The first one here is the 1200 XE Bond Edition 2020, another one of the 250 models worldwide. The 250 made were to celebrate the official partnership and British brand collaboration with the 25th James Bond film No Time to Die. So Triumph produced the first ever official James Bond motorcycle, an ultra rare limited edition Scrambler 1200 XE based on the Scrambler ridden in the film. Fittingly, this bike here is 007 of 250 and owned by none other than Daniel Craig. The second bike is another Scrambler 1200 that was actually used in the film. Now you can see the dent in the left side of the petrol tank here, which I guess was caused by this casual cool dismount by Bond returning to his hotel in the film. Filming for the material action sequences in Italy took place in the late summer of 2019, with the production carefully preparing and protecting the city's ancient walls ahead of filming. The Scrambler 1200 XE was specifically modified to handle the rigours of the Italian action sequence. The jump scene took 3 days to shoot and was executed by experienced stunt rider Paul Edmondson. A lighter Triumph dirt bike was used for the aerial stunt and dressed to look like the Meteor 1200 XE. Wind conditions were a major factor in the exposed hillside location and caused Edmondson to fall once during practice, but he successfully completed what is arguably the most iconic motorised stunt in the film. The exact Scrambler 1200 XE ridden during filming by Daniel Craig and stunt riders Paul Edmondson and Martin Craven sold at the 2022 Christies charity auction. Estimated at between £20,000 and £30,000, it actually sold for £138,600. Fast forward to Sunday morning, guys. I'm on the road to Staffordshire. I'm nearly there, 10 minutes away. Good morning. How are you?
I'm well, thank you.
Good. The sun's starting to come out.
Oh, definitely better than
Times it right when I arrive. Alright. So I've had a brief look round at the Staffordshire Classic Motorcycle Mechanics Show.
Oh, fantastic! One, two.
Thank you.
Blimey, you two were at it at Monza for several years after, weren't you? Exchanging race wins.
So you guys know why I'm here really. Bonhams, auctioneers and valuers. Some nice bikes in here as well, look. Oh yeah, beauty, look at that. There we go, found it. There we go, there's all the bikes. Where's the Bond bikes? Let's have a quick look at these other bikes whilst we're here. And I've clocked where the Bond bikes are, so I'm going to take you to them now.
Online. Where have you all gone? Shout to me again. At £1,200 on a Savage Daddy at 1200. Are we there? At 1,200. Fair warning, 1,300. Thank you. Wait a minute. At 1,300.
Here they are. Here they are.
1,404 now. At 1,300. Are we there? And a bit fair warning to you. At 1, thank you, sir. 1,400 just in. At 1, worth it. It's always worth it. At 1,400, room big now. You're out online. At 1,400, I think you've done it. At £1,400. Fair warning online. Fair warning elsewhere. At 1,400.
These are not the top selling bikes in this arena. There's some other beautiful machines in here. So I'm going to find out what time they will be auctioned off.
8.5 now. And we've got the 1933, the Harley Davidson, the VLE. And where are we going to start on this one? I've got interest here already in my book. At 11,000, 12,000, 13,000 already. I'm looking for 14,000 next bid. 1,500 next.
Heading back into the hall now, so getting close to the Bond bikes being auctioned off.
At 15,000. Bonhams at takes that bid. I'm with you all the way online. At 15,000. As you know, I'm sure you've seen the property of Daniel Craig. The proceeds to benefit the RNLI in their 200th year, generously donated by Triumph UK. This is the 2020 Triumph Scrambler, the 1200 Bond edition. Look at that photo, it's fantastic. I have this all over my book here, and I have to start telephones at 16, 17, 18, 19, 20,000, I love it. At £20,000. At 20. See of disappointed faces at 22. Thank you. Bonhams at 22. Don't let it put you off. Let's get involved. At 22,000, we're on the Bonhams app. Thank you so much. Bonhams app at 23,000. I'll take it. Thank you so much. Yes, you do. Thank you. At £24,000 we're up to. There it is on your screen. At £24,000. Fair warning to you online, fair warning to my left and right, at 25,000. 26,000, thank you, at £26,000. One more if you'd like, at 26,000, gambled up, selling all the way, out elsewhere, at 26,000. 27, thank you. 27,000 is bid. 2,800. Thank you. 28, we're back in. Stay with me out there at £28,000. At £28,000, donated by Triumph UK. This time, it is the 2020 Triumph Tiger 900 Bond Edition. I have a lot of bids here on my screen, and I'm going to eliminate the lower ones today. I'm going straight in at 20, 22, 25, 28, 30,000 I'm up to. At £30,000. 32, thank you, straight in online at 32,000. Are we there? I'm with you, you've cleared the book. At 32,000. Make no mistake, I am going to sell. Are we out in the room? Everybody sure? At £32,000, I'm selling all the way online. At 32, thank you very much out there.
So both Bond bikes went for £60,000 in total, so a nice little amount towards the Royal National Lifeboat Institute and a nice little acquisition for the purchasers there on the app. As promised, I'm going to show you that other bike that sold whilst I was sat there in the crowd. This went for a lot of money. It's a 1936 Vincent, which appeared in the 1936 Olympia show. After that, I'm going to show you some of the props and vehicles that were also sold at the Christies auction, celebrating 60 years of James Bond. And then after that, a little trivia question, but let's get back to the Vincent and see how much that sold for first.
270, sir. Thank you. At 270,000, I'm in the room. At 270. 280 if you'd like. 280 if you like. At £270,000 in the room. There it is on your, there it is on your screen. Now you can hear a pin drop. At 270, I will. 275,000 I take it, thank you. 280 I'm back in the room, thank you so much. At 280,000, stay in five. Stay in five. Please. At 280,000, I think we've done it, sir. At 280,000. Sure, you've gone. At 280,000. Offering 5,000 more to anybody else in the room now to come for this one. Or online. At £280,000. Well, sure, happy. All done. Sir, thank you so much. At 280,000, it's yours. Congratulations. Thank you so much. Thank you very much.
Well, that's it, heading on home now. Not a bad show this one, the Staffordshire Motorcycle Mechanic Show.